Hey, how are you doing? It's Alan here from Look for Warriors, and I'm listening to John Taylor Gatto's What Elite Private Schools Are Taught that is not taught in public schools. And one thing just knocked me over. He's saying independent work. Sounds like nothing. Independent work. And what he says is that government schools, 80% of choices and work is dictated by the teacher. And I'm going to say it's busy work. Busy work is work that's given to someone to keep them out of the way, so they're not learning other things. Keep them busy. There's a saying, the devil makes work for idle hands. So you keep them busy so they're not learning things you don't want them to learn. Busy work, a lot of it. So he says independent work. What does that mean? What does that mean? Well, in elite private schools, 80% of the choices are the consent of the kids. The kids make those choices. So from a really, really young age, they're learning to create their own thing, to create their own work, to make choices about what they should be doing from an early, very, very early age. And this also is the genius of the Montessori method. The Montessori method. One of the most important things in the Montessori method is you don't tell a kid what to do. You give them options. There's 5 or 6 toys on the shelf, or maybe there's 50 toys on the shelf, I don't know. And you walk over and see what really speaks to them. Because they're unique. And they're not the same as everybody else. So you can't just give them a list of things that everybody should do. I wonder what system gives kids a list of things that every single kid should do. It's exactly the same for everybody. Can't think of one. Now, so elite private schools let the kids choose, just like the Montessori method. Public schools, even today, do not. 80% of the choices are the teachers. Or it's not, it wouldn't be so bad if it was the teachers' choices. It's not even teachers' choices. It's the choice of some faceless bureaucrat in the government somewhere who doesn't know your kid, never met your kid, never met you, you never met him, you don't know who they are. Him or her, I don't know. Faceless bureaucrat is going to decide what your kid should be learning, what their curriculum is. Instead of the person who knows your kids the most, which is themselves. They know themselves the best. And secondly, you know them. More than the teacher, more than the faceless bureaucrat, the expert in the government. So, he says independent work. Now, this is just knocking me over because one of the things I'm most proud of in my life is starting a digital agency from scratch, from absolutely nothing, from an idea. So it's just in here, and it came out into a 6-figure business over a number of years. So that came from nothing. No one asked me to do it. No one showed me how to do it. No one gave me a roadmap. I just started doing it. And I built it up, and it took time. And it was difficult. And there was some really, really painful moments. But it's what I'm most proud of now. One of the things I'm most proud of now. Outside of my own kids. And it was independent work. I got up every day. 8 or 9. Well, I got into the office at 8 or 9, my own office, and I worked on it every day. I made phone calls. And sometimes I called people who weren't really wanting to talk to me. Although, having said that, Irish people are very, very friendly, good people in general. So, even the ones that didn't want to talk to me would have been very polite anyway. So, appreciate that. But it came from nowhere. No one asked me to do it. And we need more of that. We need more kids growing up. We need your kids and you building these kind of things. Because I don't know. That's what I came up with. It was pretty good. It's pretty good. I think it helped a lot of people over a number of years. But I don't know what's going to come out of your head. What new, exciting, incredible adventures and inventions are going to come out of your head. That's what I'm excited about. What's next? What's next? So, independent work. If we teach kids how to do independent work from a very, very young age, My own son is doing video editing. I didn't ask him to learn it. He was doing drop shipping. I didn't ask him to do drop shipping. I wanted to see what called him, what made him excited. And he does it up until the point where he's bored and he can move on. But it's independent work. There's no drop shipping class in school. There was no video editing class in school. But he decided he wanted to learn it. And he's really good. He's really, really good now. Independent work. If I can give you one bit of advice, if John Taylor Gatto can give you one bit of advice. John Taylor Gatto's dead now. But from the heavens, if he can look down and reflect through me and give you one bit of advice, it's teach your kids how to do independent work. And that's going to be difficult if they've been in the government school system for a certain amount of time. It's going to be difficult. But teach your kids how to do independent work, how to make choices, make their own choices. We don't want to turn them into drones that are going to wait to be told what to do. That's one of the complaints I hear from colleges and all. Yeah, all these kids coming in, they've got great marks in their exams, but they can't do anything. They can't look after themselves, they can't cook for themselves, they can't make any decisions. They can't do anything for themselves. That's one of the complaints that college have about kids coming out of school. Everything's been done for them their whole lives. So teach your kids how to do independent work, how to make choices, how to choose what they want to do. It's been Alan here from Looking for Warriors. Do me a favor. I want you to independently hit that subscribe button for me.